How's everybody doing today? Good? I came in and there was a real buzz in the room, and Megan Smith came over and was telling me about all the exciting presentations that have been made this morning, and as I heard more and more, it became clearer and clearer how true it is that the remarkable work that is being done by King County employees and how much of it is benefiting tremendously our public and the greater world, but is hidden, is woven into what we're doing throughout all our departments. And the ability, the opportunity to unearth that, to show people the great work that's going on in their name and on their behalf is exciting for sure. I'm going to give a little talk, and then we're going to get to the more important part of the program, which is recognizing people's achievements with our awards. But I want to say just a few things. First of all, we strive at King County every day to protect our environment. And this is not, and I appreciate the introduction, but this is not about me, though the environment really is and has been for a long time my priority. But this is about those who came before me, Executive Triplett, Executive Sims. It's about the county councils that have served this county. And most importantly, it is about our employees who are not simply showing up and clocking in and doing a prescribed set of routines. They are thinking about how they can improve the work they're doing and improve the work we're doing on behalf of our natural environment. We're improving energy efficiency. We're reducing climate pollution from our own operations. We're working with the region to promote sustainable development and protect open space and protect Puget Sound for those who come after us. The decisions we make today about our built environment set the stage for healthy citizens, a healthy environment, a healthy economy tomorrow. According to the U.S. Green Building Council and common sense as well, the environment, the built environment, has a profound impact on our natural environment and on our economy and on our health and on our productivity. In the United States, just by way of example, buildings account for nearly 3/4 of all the electricity consumed, nearly 40% of all energy used, almost 1/3 of all waste output, and about 14% of all potable water consumption. This administration is focused on reform, on continuous improvement, and on making King County government work for the people we serve. These concepts come together in a powerful way when we push the envelope on green building and operations. I want to thank you for the opportunity to spend just a little bit of time with you today, and to spend it here in this building on this site at our most technologically advanced investment in public infrastructure, the Brightwater Treatment Plant. This place helps set the stage for sustainable growth. It provides assurance that we'll be able to accommodate new residents and new businesses while protecting and, in fact, in many ways, enhancing our environment. The plant's advanced wastewater treatment technology produces effluent that is 70% cleaner than conventionally treated wastewater. So clean it can be used for irrigation and industrial purposes. Technology is helping us save money as well at Brightwater. Key equipment in the treatment process is up to 50% more energy efficient than traditional blowers. Designers modified the air handling system for the world's largest membrane bioreactor, enabling the wastewater treatment division to cut our total power bill in half. Something tells me these same designers probably can't resist tricking out their home heating systems. It's like pimp my HVAC. You could do a show on some obscure cable channel. Thanks to these energy savings, by the end of this year, we are expecting to receive a utility rebate check in the amount of $265,000. Brightwater is a place where green building takes center stage and where our long-standing commitment to environmental protection is affirmed. And this place, the Brightwater Education Center, is pursuing LEED Platinum certification, the highest level of energy conservation, recycled material use, and more. Green building features, the green building features here will be used as teaching tools to help others. The reuse of existing on-site and salvaged materials whenever possible, natural ventilation and daylighting, energy efficient lighting and appliances, and the use of reclaimed water in the toilets and for irrigating landscaping. Brightwater really is a shining example, but innovation is spreading across the King County landscape in projects large and small. Since 2007, King County has undertaken nearly 4 dozen major energy projects, resulting in an annual energy savings alone of more than $2 million. And we anticipate receiving nearly $4 million more in incentive payments from local utilities and federal grants in support of these energy projects. King County's energy plan builds on these investments and supports my reform agenda's focus on sustainability and efficiency in county operations. We're continuing to take advantage of incentives from local utilities to make investments that produce long-term savings, and we've partnered with private sector companies to produce energy from existing county facilities. This is happening because of the initiative from programs like transit to train staff in accessing these incentives. At our West Point treatment plant, a new energy cogeneration system converts waste gas into a source of heat for the plant itself, enough to power more than 2,000 homes. At the Bow Lake Recycling and Transfer Station, rising alongside I-5 in Tukwila, we're replacing a small, outdated building that served us well for decades. We're going to build a larger building that will target LEED Gold certification for its energy conservation, natural daylighting, and ventilation, and use of rainwater, and, oh yes, allow greater recycling by our citizens. But green building is about more than just buildings. And these concepts are showing up in all types of capital projects. The regional Lake to Sound Trail DNRP just built is constructed using pervious asphalt, allowing rain to filter into the ground rather than run off into a storm drain. How many folks in the room have had direct experience with that product, the pervious paving? So much fun, because when people first see it, they get their cup of coffee or whatever and just stand there on the sidewalk, pouring it through. Still taking it. It's amazing. I'm getting some of that for home for sure. And the Water and Land Resources Division of DNRP just restored a 115-acre site along the White River that achieves a triple bottom line benefit, financially, as a public amenity, and as a big win for the environment. In fact, parts of our 2010 environmental report and green building accomplishments read a little bit like a sci-fi novel. Rhodes has a 4.23 kilowatt solar power generation system on its Renton maintenance shop, turning sunshine into free electricity and free dollars. And right where we're sitting, energy from wastewater treated here at Brightwater is warming the floors beneath your feet. It goes without saying that the innovations we've seen and the cost savings we've realized as a result wouldn't have happened without you. We're creating a culture of continuous improvement. We're empowering our employees to identify the opportunities for innovation, for tackling challenges with fresh ideas and with new thinking. And it's working. So I want to thank you for your work in helping King County cut costs and save resources and be better stewards of our natural resources. As you can see from the several examples I've just given you, we're implementing measures that save resources, energy, and money. Green building, sustainable development, and green operations are the new normal in how we do business. I want to see us continue to extend these principles throughout our capital and operating programs. The Green Building and Sustainable Development Ordinance directs eligible county capital projects to try to achieve LEED Gold standard. For those projects that are not eligible for LEED rating, these projects should utilize a sustainable infrastructure scorecard. And I want to thank the members of the King County Green Building team. They've created the tools that the entire county can use to improve and record sustainable practices for all types of capital projects. Divisions have been reporting on green building efforts since 2002. And this year we began a single comprehensive report to cover climate change, energy, and environmental purchasing with green building. Our goal for 2011 is to have all capital projects using the scorecard. Our green building efforts don't stop at capital projects. King County operates and maintains thousands of buildings and facilities and assets with many unique management requirements. How we operate those facilities can have a significant impact on our use of energy, on our use of materials, and our use of water. This year, a committee of your colleagues completed the King County Green Operations and Maintenance Guidelines Handbook. It's designed to be a practical tool for King County operations and maintenance staff to update their existing systems to save resources, reduce costs, and make our facilities more comfortable and healthy places to work. So this handbook can be used to incorporate green practices in minor innovations in efforts to conserve water and energy, in waste reduction and recycling, and in green cleaning standards. So I want to thank many staff who contributed to developing and refining the final product. Denise Thompson, where are you? Hi. From Facilities Management. Jerry Rutledge, where are you? Jerry's not here. From Metro Transit. They contributed substantially to the content. This is yet another example of how King County employees share resources and their expertise. The energy, resource, and cost savings I've outlined are tremendous achievements, but we can do more. As a government, we're always looking toward the future. How do we sustain our services and infrastructure for future generations? How can we be a catalyst for new technologies? How can we partner with other local governments and the private sector to get the most out of our investments? Last year, the first living buildings were certified in King County. The Living Building Challenge is a deep green rating system that requires projects to function using only the water and energy they collect on site. This fall, I was very pleased to tour the Z-Home project in Issaquah, the first net zero energy multifamily development in the country. The project shows how incredible innovation can happen through partnerships between local government, builders, and housing agencies. The energy plan says we're going to reduce energy use by 10% next year. Our bigger target is an 80% reduction over the next 40 years. It's time for us to think big. What project do you have right now that could be net zero? How can you factor in new technologies for energy savings? Through the projects that we're featuring today, your peers in each line of business have shown us the potential for continuous innovation and improvement. Let's all continue to be resourceful. Let's collaborate with each other across different divisions and departments. Let's take advantage of the national and international expertise that is right here at our fingertips. So I want to thank you all for being here today, but particularly thank you for the work you do every day to help us meet our environmental sustainability goals.